So recently that Star Wars case I made a video on a while back has started to fall apart. I don't know what I expected. It was $13 and a relatively cheap case that served its purpose of being protective while looking pretty good and showing that Star Wars love that I have. Since it started falling apart, I started looking around for cases, and like clockwork, I got that email from Dbrand advertising the permanent return of the leather skin line. And as someone who's missed out on the first few waves, I really wanted to get my hands on this to show to you guys, so I did, and we're gonna take a quick look at it. First things first, we'll do a quick unboxing and an install. I feel like people don't show these installs often, and I know it's helpful for a lot of you. Before we do that, I just want to show you guys around real quick. This is just the packaging. It doesn't have as much of a wow factor as the packaging that came from the MacBook Pro skin, but per special request, Dbrand totally made up for it and more by ordering one of their robots, specifically number 113, to make this badass drawing of my homie and favorite Jedi, Mace Windu. I first found out this idea even existed from Reddit. People have been politely requesting drawings of whatever and posting the results. It seems like if they can do it, they will, and it just makes for a really nice personalized experience that I'm just gonna remember forever. Like I said in my last Dbrand video, this kind of stuff makes a lasting impression on people, so it's really refreshing to see that connection on a personal level like this. Moving on real quick, we have the case front and center, as well as the plastic slip that holds the skin in place while in transit. Again, this is just really professional, smart packaging. I gotta be honest, I really thought they were going to install the skin for you. I don't know why, I just did. It's not a big deal, and I feel like the process is pretty simple overall, so really, it's not a big deal. From what I can see, you just align the edges and set that bad boy down, so I'm not really worried about the install process. Before I started just popping it on, I checked out the Dbrand how-to video real quick to get a refresher, and I'm glad that I did, because the way I was about to attempt the install was not anywhere near the way that they showed us to do it in the video. So if you're watching this, thinking about picking one up, I beg you, check out the video, do the same, save yourself some time and money. On the first try, I actually got a pretty good fit. Somewhat of an issue around the camera area, but overall it was a pretty simple install, and after a few weeks it actually settled in. The only thing I have to say is make sure you put it on as good as you can the first time. I wanted to take it off and reapply it, and if you do, you'll most likely destroy the skin. Other than that, I popped on that camera lens, a fresh screen protector to complete the new phone feel, and this whole install process was again, just really easy. So after about 2 weeks of use, I feel like I can get straight to the point and say that this is a great case. At first, there was a lot of talking points on their website about this case, and it seemed kind of gimmicky or just a bit extra, but Dbrand basically took the normal rubber case, optimized it in every way to make it a premium experience or as close to a premium experience as possible, while also adding that nice little bit of customization on top with the skin add-ons. Personally, I think almost every single talking point Dbrand brings up is a very thoughtful one, starting with the tiny rubber texture surrounding the frame of the case. This is my favorite feature and I feel it the most. It just does a really great job of making the case as a whole feel like a higher quality material. The texture is really precise and it almost feels like a fine layer of sandpaper, which I have never experienced on a rubber case before. Thankfully, it's still relatively easy to clean, and I think the only concern I had with this was how the texture would wear over time. I could easily see after a couple years of usage, the texture slowly fading down into a smooth rubber surface, but right now it's much too early to tell, and by the time that happens, you're probably gonna get a new phone anyway, so it can definitely last the full life cycle of a phone. Aside from that, I don't know what it is, but the way Dbrand designed these hardware buttons is genius. The buttons themselves are very firm with sharp edges to make identifying the positioning of these buttons a lot easier. I pull my phone out of my pocket and my fingers immediately feel that texture and that firm feedback, and it makes the buttons easily identifiable and it just feels good. And everything else can be summed up pretty quickly, I think. On the sides of the phone, we have these glossy rubber extrusions that objectively do help with the grip. Dbrand was also smart enough to give us a huge opening to fit a wide variety of different chargers, so you don't have to do that ghetto thing where you have to take the bottom half of that case off to charge it. You're not gonna have that problem here for most accessories anyway. And finally, this is a choice by Dbrand that's a little hard to show on camera, but basically, they made the lip around the edge of the case flush with the screen itself. This only occurs at the midway point, which is supposed to help with gesture swiping. As you can see, the top and bottom corners are raised, which is helpful. Personally, I really like this, but I can see somebody dropping their phone at a weird angle just because they didn't realize it and getting their screen smashed. This isn't backed up by science in any way, I just have a feeling, a bad feeling, and I want to advise anyone watching this video to please use a glass screen protector no matter what. And I know I didn't mention this so far in the video, and obviously this is the most important part of a case, but yes, this is for sure a heavy duty case with heavy duty protection. Right up there with the OtterBoxes of the world. This can handle gravel, concrete, tile, whatever. Your phone will definitely be protected in this case. Now that I have the case itself out of the way, I really want to talk about the leather add-on combined with this case. I felt like this was just the most interesting part here. This combo is the most expensive one that Dbrand offers. This cost me about 60 bucks, and I wanted to give you guys some insight into what to expect with just the leather piece itself. This is the number one thing I wanted to mention, which is yes, it looks awesome, and I do enjoy using it, but please keep in mind, this material is not vinyl and will respond much differently to moisture. And while I haven't tested it, I am 99% certain that this will stain if you come into contact with red sauce, red wine, brand new denim jeans, probably cooking oil, motor oil, whatever. Not to mention, if you have sweaty hands, this skin is gonna basically soak up all of that sweat. Your skin is gonna get filthy and the patina will darken much quicker over time. Related to cleanliness, keeping it sanitized is also gonna be a pain in the ass because sometimes leather responds weird to different kinds of chemicals, and even just using the tiniest amount of soap and water is gonna compromise the look of the skin long term. The truth is, if you want your leather products to look good for a long time, you need to set time aside to care for it. Because of that, I think that's the only negative feedback I have. Not that you have to clean it on a regular basis, but that Dbrand doesn't have any official talking points for cleaning and care, which for someone who wants to take care of their skin the best I can, it's kind of frustrating. Right now, the only solutions that I've been using is basically going on to forums where people talk about their leather Apple product, and I try to see if it's applicable or try to do research if it's applicable, but until Dbrand gives some official talking points on how to take care of it for someone who has sweaty hands like me, I really don't know what to tell you guys. And to be clear, I haven't seen many people complain about this, but if you've got sweaty mitts like mine, I wanted to give you the heads up on what to expect. Does this make the skin bad? No way. 99% of you probably won't have this problem anyway, and you can just skip that whole last part of the video. But either way, guys, that's my full review on the Dbrand Grip Case. Personally, I absolutely loved this case, and this is going to be at the top of my mind in the future for whenever I get my hands on that Pixel 6 Pro one of these days. But yeah, guys, I'm getting out of here. And if you stuck out this long, I wanted to say thank you very much. And somewhere on the screen, there's a hidden Amazon gift card code for 10 bucks just because I wanted to do something fun, and I don't think anything is more entertaining than free money. So find it, get yourself something nice, and if you do end up redeeming it, leave a comment and let me know what you ended up getting. But guys, this has been Jordan Floyd. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.